Hello everybody and welcome back to The Rich Life. On today's episode, I'm giving you 10 of my best tips to help you get ready for company over the holidays. As usual, my goals are to help you keep your stress level low and your happiness level high. Tip number 1, make the house smell like the holidays. There's nothing like walking into a home that smells like Christmas. And you can do this pretty easily with plugins, with potpourri, with scented pine cones, or even unlit candles that are strategically placed around the house. Tip number 2, spruce up the house with fresh flowers, and holiday florals make it even more special. So the next time you're at the grocery store, just add those to your cart too. Tip number 3, be strategic with your cleaning. So not only do you want to start ahead of time so you're not cleaning on top of everything else right before your company comes, but you want to think about who your audience is here. Is it your mother or mother-in-law? In which case you might have to put some extra elbow grease in and even get some extra help. There's no shame in outsourcing here if you need to. Seriously, no shame at all. Or are you cleaning for your cousins with kids? In which case you might just do a nice surface clean because you know you'll probably have to do a deep clean after they leave, so you don't want to put in too much effort on the front end. In any case though, make sure you cover those heavily trafficked areas like the bathrooms, like the kitchen, and where people are sleeping. Tip number 4, as you're cleaning, make sure you also make room in your closets, especially your hall closets. People are going to bring their winter coats and you want to make sure you have enough room and enough hangers too. And also clean out your drawers so that if your guests want to put their clothes away, they have some room too. Tip number 5, stock up on extra linen. So washcloths, towels, sheets, warm cozy blankets, and nice fluffy pillows. I get these throughout the year from Marshall's, Home Goods, and I stock up and I just keep an extra stash just for my guests. Tip number 6, make sure you prep your pantry and your fridge with what I call guest-friendly foods. So things that they can easily prepare or heat up on their own. One thing that I suggest doing is this week as you're making your regular meals, just double the portions and freeze what you don't eat so that when your guests come, they can easily heat up those leftovers. Tip number 7, place interesting reading material around the house so that in their downtime, your guests can pick up a magazine or a nice juicy novel and you don't have to worry about entertaining 24/7. Tip number 8, make sure you keep your Wi-Fi code handy at all times because the last thing you need is a mutiny on your hands if people can't access the internet, right? Tip number 9, create a suggested itinerary for your guests. So that could include activities that you are participating in or maybe some that you're not. Again though, you want to make sure that you're not tasked with entertaining your guests 24/7. So make sure they have some things to do. Tip number 10, wow your guests with a welcome basket that makes them feel like they're walking into a 5-star hotel. This one I created for my sister-in-law who always brings such nice gifts, and this year I wanted to do something extra special for her. So I put together this basket, which I got clearance from Pier 1. I will definitely use it again, but everything in here is for her. I've got washcloths, I've got towels, I've got a bath bar, I've got water, a candle, a mug, some tea, some special toiletries from the Body Shop, and a shower brush. These are all little things that you can do just even a few days ahead of time that mean a lot to your guests. If you don't want to do something as extensive, however, you can do just a simple gift bag. I'm doing this one for my brother-in-law who loves coffee, so I got him a special mug and I got his favorite coffee so that he doesn't have to leave the house in the morning to get coffee anymore. And I'm just including the latest issue of ESPN magazine in here. Again, just a little gesture that means a lot to your guests. So I hope these tips help you prepare for your holiday company, but remember the most important thing is that you enjoy your time together. And speaking of time together, we have a couple more episodes before Christmas, so make sure you subscribe so that you can stay up to date with all of the latest, and I look forward to seeing you then here at The Rich Life. Take care, everybody.